The CEOs.
For some persons, business was born out of the quest to make money, and for some others, it was born out of charity, out of help, out of philanthropy. Welcome to the CEOs with Blessing Jonathan, Africa's #1 business storytelling and advertising TV show, brought to you by Made Life TV. On today's episode, we have the CEO of High Speed Global. Stay tuned, and when we return, we'll meet this amazing personality.
DK no the carry last, DK no the disappoint, DK no complain, DK hey.
DK Exchange, 100% customer satisfaction.
The CEO.
Welcome back. As I said before we went on the short break, we have in the building Comrade Nlemedim TV, the CEO of High Speed Global. Please, sir, let's meet you.
All right, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. Good to have me on the show today.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
All right.
So, sir, outside your business, outside High Speed Global, we want to know you, want to know Mr. Steven, we want to know what growing up was like for you, we want to know how you got to where you are now. Just basically.
Okay, my name is Steven Nlemedim, and from Imo State, Ikeju local government, precisely in Imo State. All right, I'm the fourth child in my family and the third son. All right, growing up for me was full of experience. Okay, I came from a home that we are not that, to say rich.
Okay.
All right, so that's
Average Nigerian
family, and I have to. It gave me a sense. It put something, the pressure on me to begin to look for something to add to also help the family and also help myself too.
Okay, so I want to know, why is there Comrade attached to your name? What brought about that?
Okay, the reason why I'm addressed as Comrade Nlemedim Steven was because of the leadership position I occupied when I was in the university.
Okay.
I was the departmental president of my department, so that was where the Comrade came in.
Okay.
I was the departmental president of my department.
All right. So, let's get down to the business of the day. We want to know what High Speed Global is all about. What do you do? What service do you render? And then how can people look? Just tell us basically about High Speed Global.
Okay, it's actually High Speed Global Enterprise.
Okay.
So it has a lot of businesses under it, and one of the businesses under High Speed Global Enterprise already running is High Speed Errands and cleaning services.
Okay.
All right, it's already running, and we have our social media space.
Okay.
Okay, so you can find us on Facebook on High Speed Errands.
Okay.
All right, and what we do, High Speed Errands and cleaning services run errand services for people and then cleaning services, basically to see that stress is reduced from people. Yeah.
Okay, so seeing that you have maintained this profile of leadership from, I want to believe, from your university days.
Actually, from secondary school
Okay,
days.
from secondary school days, yeah.
Yes.
So seeing that you maintain these positions from secondary school days down to currently, right? So I want to know, how come you thought about business? How come you thought about High Speed Global? At what points did this idea come into place?
Okay, the idea, first of all, I started thinking about entrepreneurship right from my young age. Okay, because I know the best way to be independent is to be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
All right, so especially financial independence is to be an entrepreneur. So, but this business High Speed came to the scene when I was in youth service, when I was doing my NYC, that's National Youth Service,
Yeah.
the year 2020, around June, July, towards the lockdown, COVID-19 lockdown period. So I was when I was serving, so I was thinking of, wow, I'm about to round up my NYC. Okay, so should I be looking for a job, carrying my file around,
Like a typical Nigerian graduate.
Yeah, so for me, I wouldn't want to do that. So I was not thinking of a way to give back to the society, because I know entrepreneurship has to do with solving problems.
Yeah.
You can spot out a problem in society and then solve it. That's entrepreneurship.
That's
So
true.
people can pay you for the service you render. So I begin to think, what can I do in the society? I begin to look out for needs, people's need. Okay, I discovered that people have issues with managing stress. Because when I begin to think about it, I reflected back. I discovered that the organization where I was serving, then people usually call me to assist them do something. Some people will call me, say, Stephen, please help me. A web bill is coming in for me from our back. Help me get it at the back and bring it to me at the office.
Because of business, because of the nature of your work.
Because of the nature of their work. So I was doing that for free without charging money. Sometimes somebody
charity now.
Yes, that I was just doing charity job,
Yeah.
So sometimes they will call me and say, Steve, I'm so stressed. I've been working. Some of them are bankers and all of that. I say, can you please get me some people that will help me clean the house, help me do house chores and all of that. So as I was thinking in deep thought, I discovered that I've been doing this thing for people without charging.
Okay.
I told myself, this is actually a need, and I can be meeting it and at the same time being paid for it. So I can commercialize what I've been doing for charity.
Yeah.
So that was how iSpeed Global Enterprise came up, and we started up the errands and cleaning service. Since I'm already doing it, so we can commercialize it and do it in a more excellent
So that's like
way.
converting what you're already doing as help to people to a business where you can earn money.
Yes.
So with this, where do you see yourself in 5 years in the future? Where do you see yourself with the business you're doing at the moment?
Oh, beautiful. Where I see myself, or we see ourselves, iSpeed is actually a team. It's not a one-man team.
I
We
love
have our
that.
team.
I love that.
And I did not come with any of them today because I was just invited. Okay, so in the next 5 years, we are seeing iSpeed Errands and Cleaning Services to be a renowned business name, a renowned business brand in the city of Owerri.
Okay.
Right.
Just Owerri?
Yes, for now.
Okay.
Imo State.
We
want to establish the name of the business in Imo State first.
Okay.
All right. I wouldn't want to say by the next 5 years we're going to enter the whole state in East, but we are in the next 5 years we are trusting that all over Imo State, iSpeed will be very well known as the best business blog offering errands and cleaning services. Imo State.
Okay, so I really want to know. This might be a funny question, but I want to know. Since this is something you were doing as charity and help for people before you converted it into business, can you actually remember, or if you remember, can you tell us how you were able to charge your first customer? Because I'm sure people already know that, okay, I can call Steve and he does this and he do this for me. Now, how did you charge your first customer? Is it someone that has not called you before for help? Or the person has been calling you and then you just say, sir, this particular one now you have to pay. Look, how did you do it?
Oh, okay. By the time I decided to turn it or commercialize what I've been doing, so I have to give it a business face. I have to, project it to the society, to the people around that this is business now. So by the time we launched out, people know that this is the Stephen that usually call for free things. Is no more Stephen now. So
who was your first customer? What was it like?
My first customer, all right. Actually, wasn't one of the persons I usually do the free stuff for.
Okay.
All right. The person I was recommended to the person. The person called me. It was actually to clean a house, a three-bedroom flat, and we did the job. Oh no, but because he was the first customer, we didn't charge so much. We did it more like let's just do it, but we charged the person.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I charge. He's not a charity thing.
Okay, so I want to quickly ask before we round up the session, right? What's your plan for business growth and development? Since you said that in the future, this is not something you're doing just for the now, right? So you have planned for this thing to go global, as the name implies, in the future. So what's your plan for development, growth, and all of that? Do you intend going for trainings, or if you have been going for trainings, how many have you gone to? And let's just know.
Yeah, it's very true. If you must, make impacts, or if people must keep patronizing you as a business person, you must learn to keep improving yourself. So,
that's true.
Of course, we've been attending trainings, business conferences, studying books, studying people who have gone ahead of us, business people who have already, they're already established. We are doing that, trying to get the secrets of what brought them there. And one of the things also we are building in high speed is excellence. We want to work on the way we render our services to ensure that we are offering excellent services, effectively and efficiently to people, because that will be what will help people to talk about high speed. So trainings are going on. Even our team members, we train them to ensure that they are meeting the need of the people excellently.
Okay, that's awesome. Before I let you off this hook, I want to ask you a very serious, for me it's a very serious question. Okay, but I want to know what's your favorite meal and what's your best color, Mr. Steve?
Okay, that best color of a thing I eat. I don't really have a best color, but for me, a meal I think I do. Okay, I love beans, right? Porridge beans. That's one. And then two, I love jollof rice, fried ripe plantain,
Wow.
salad, and with beef.
I'm salivating. I think I'm hungry.
So
Okay,
any of
so-
these two, give it to me. My heart will bless it.
Yes, I know that was my heart.
So-
Bless you.
So for my best color, I don't really have a best color actually, but I don't do so much with red. I don't
Okay,
do pink. So white,
black.
blue, sky blue, and all of that.
Okay, so I want you to talk to the audience right out there. Tell us again your social media handles where people can reach you, because we have people watching from all over the world. Yeah, they're watching and they were like, okay, I want to do a job with this guy. So how can they reach you? Tell us your social media handles. Probably if there's a phone number for them to call, we would really appreciate.
All right. Okay. Like I said earlier, we have a Facebook page for now. High Speed Errands.
Okay.
So when you just go on Facebook, you can search for High Speed.
High Speed Errands.
Speed Errands.
Okay.
Okay. You get to see some of our jobs on our Facebook page. All right. And the number to call is 081 3507 9423. So
I'm sure to be displayed on the screen.
yes, okay. And on WhatsApp is our WhatsApp contact, so you can always reach us with that number. All right. If you want to meet us physically, you can meet us at 32 Opranonzi Street.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
that's where we
physical
have
office, yeah.
an office space where you can meet us if you want to meet us
32
physically.
up around on the streets, Douglas.
West End. Yes, we're in Imo State.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
Mr. Steve, thank you so much for being on the CEOs. We appreciate you and then we wish you all the best in your business. Please do have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Miss Blessing.
The CEO. The CEO.
Welcome back. That was a beautiful and amazing session with Comrade Nlemedim Stephen, the CEO of High Speed Global Enterprise. One of the most important things I picked from this session is that a business cannot grow beyond the level of training it has acquired. So are you a startup? Are you about starting your business? Is your business already rolling? Make sure you go for training. Make sure you take your team, your staff to trainings, paid, unpaid, any kind of training that you can lay your hand on. Make sure you go for them, because that will give you the right edge amongst your competitors in the business. I hope you enjoyed that session. Don't forget to subscribe. Our social media handles are displayed on the screen. And I want to say a big shout out to California Lounge, to my makeup artist, Unique Concept,